Hi everyone, my name is Masood Saeed and I'm a social science psychologist. This video will explore why the West imposes its culture and Islamic perspective. For centuries, Western powers have exerted their influence across the globe. As historian Edward Said notes, the West has always seen itself as the bearer of civilization. Orientalism, 1978. This influence is not limited to political and economic spheres. Psychologist Dr. Frantz Fanon observed, colonialism is not satisfied merely with holding a people in its grip and emptying the native's brain of all form and content. The Wretched of the Earth, 1961. It extends deeply into the realm of culture. According to psychiatrist Dr. Ashish Nandi, colonialism is first and foremost a matter of consciousness. The Intimate Enemy, 1983. From the era of colonialism to the age of globalization, the West has sought to export its values, beliefs, and practices to other societies. As noted by Muslim scholar Dr. Ali Shariati, the West has always tried to impose its culture on the East. Man and Islam, 1981. This phenomenon, often termed cultural imperialism, raises profound questions about cultural diversity, identity, and the relationship between the West and the Muslim world. Historian Bernard Lewis states, the imposition of Western culture has often led to a crisis of identity in the Muslim world. What went wrong? 2002. One of the most potent tools of Western cultural imposition has been the legacy of colonialism. As historian Albert Memmi writes, colonialism denies human rights to human beings whom it has subdued by violence. The Colonizer and the Colonized, 1957. European powers, through their imperial ambitions, imposed their languages, religions, and social structures on vast populations in Asia, Africa, and the Americas. Dr. Edward Said notes, the colonized is always in a position of subordination, culture, and imperialism, 1993. This historical context continues to shape the relationship between the West and the Muslim world today. As Dr. Tariq Ramadan points out, the legacy of colonialism still affects the Muslim world, Western Muslims, and the future of Islam, 2004. The end of formal colonial rule did not mark the end of Western cultural influence. Historian Niall Ferguson argues globalization is just another form of Western imperialism, empire. How Britain Made the Modern World, 2003. In the post-colonial era, globalization, driven by Western-dominated media, technology, and economic systems, has further accelerated the spread of Western values and lifestyles. As Dr. Samuel Huntington notes, the West's universalist pretensions increasingly bring it into conflict with other civilizations. The Clash of Civilizations, 1996. This process has led to a sense of cultural homogenization, where local traditions and values are often marginalized or replaced by those originating from the West. Dr. Ali Shariati states, the cultural invasion of the West has led to the erosion of our own cultural values. Man and Islam, 1981. The pervasive nature of Western cultural influence demands careful examination. As Dr. Edward Said argues, understanding the dynamics of cultural imposition is crucial for resisting it. Orientalism, 1978. It raises concerns about the preservation of cultural identity, the potential erosion of traditional values, and the imposition of beliefs and practices that may contradict the teachings of Islam. Dr. Tariq Ramadan notes, Muslims must navigate the complexities of a globalized world while preserving their cultural identity. Western Muslims and the Future of Islam, 2004. Understanding the historical and contemporary dynamics of cultural imposition is essential for Muslims seeking to navigate the complexities of a globalized world. At the heart of the tension between the West and the Muslim world lies a fundamental difference in values and worldviews. Islam, as a comprehensive way of life, offers a distinct set of ethical and moral principles that often stand in contrast to those prevalent in secular Western societies. These differences are not merely philosophical, but have profound implications for how Muslims live their lives and interact with the world around them. One key area of divergence is the concept of individualism versus collectivism. Western societies tend to prioritize individual rights and freedoms above all else. In contrast, Islam emphasizes the importance of community, social responsibility, and the well-being of the collective. This difference in emphasis shapes everything from family structures to social interactions and political systems. Another point of contention is the role of religion in public life. Secularism, a defining feature of many Western societies, advocates for the separation of religion from government and public institutions. Islam, on the other hand, does not recognize such a separation. Islamic teachings permeate all aspects of life, including governance, law, and social norms. This difference often leads to misunderstandings and accusations of Islam being incompatible with modern secular values. The clash between Islamic and Western values is not a clash of civilizations in a destructive sense. It highlights the diversity of human thought and the importance of engaging in respectful dialogue to foster understanding and peaceful coexistence. However, it is crucial for Muslims to be aware of these fundamental differences to preserve their Islamic identity and resist attempts to impose values that contradict their faith. Secularism, often presented as a neutral principle of governance, plays a significant role in the spread of Western values and the marginalization of Islamic principles. By advocating for the separation of religion from public life, secularism creates a vacuum that is often filled by secular ideologies and moral frameworks. This process can lead to the gradual erosion of religious values and the normalization of practices that may contradict Islamic teachings. Education systems in many parts of the world, influenced by secular ideologies, often promote a worldview that prioritizes reason, empiricism, and individual liberty above religious faith and tradition. While these values have their place, they become problematic when presented as the sole basis for knowledge and morality. The media, another powerful tool of cultural influence, often portrays secular lifestyles and values as aspirational and modern. This portrayal can create a sense of inferiority complex among some Muslims, leading them to question their own beliefs and strive to emulate Western cultural norms. The insidious nature of secularism lies in its subtle yet pervasive influence. It operates not through overt coercion, but through the gradual shaping of public discourse, educational curricula, and media narratives. This subtle influence makes it all the more important for Muslims to be vigilant in recognizing the ways in which secularism can undermine Islamic values and to actively counter its negative effects. Do not forget to tap on the like, subscribe, and share buttons, and also leave a comment.